What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Nico. The channel name is Nico Nice. If you've never been here before, which you probably haven't because 99.9% of people who view this video have never seen or heard of me or met me before, my name is Nico and I make YouTube videos about stuff.
Wow, what does that mean?
As you can tell by the title of this video, we are here to talk about the program 75 Hard, the mental toughness program that was created by CEO, entrepreneur, motivational speaker, Andy Frisella. So while I was going through the process of completing 75 Hard, I started to post about it on different social media outlets like Facebook and Instagram. And people would always message me and be like,
what is this program? What are you doing? How are you losing so much weight?
One of the questions that I would get very often was, what is the most difficult part about completing 75 Hard? And let me tell you something, dog, I have got an answer for you. Tell me! I'm not gonna go into a full explanation about what 75 Hard is because I made a full video about it and you can see it here. That video went up just a couple days ago and you can see that video, watch it. You'll have a full understanding of what 75 Hard is. There are essentially 5 rules with a couple caveats to each rule. Here's a pretty complete list of the 75 Hard rules for those of you who may not be familiar with them. But for this video, I'm just answering the question, which one is the hardest? All things considered, the rules that you have to follow to complete 75 Hard successfully are pretty simple, although they're not easy to complete flawlessly for 75 days straight. What is the hardest part of the program? What is most difficult to complete? And it is without a shadow of a doubt, no questions asked, I don't care what anybody says, the most difficult part are the 2 workouts. Son! Now on the 2 workouts, I've heard people come out, write articles, people talk about this on social media, that the program is actually dangerous. I've heard people say that it's dangerous to complete 2 45-minute workouts every single day for 75 days straight. And I see where they're going with it, but they're completely wrong.
Wrong.
That is.
And I'm gonna tell you why. There is no mandate for what you do for the workouts. You can choose to do whatever you like. So because you have that freedom to pick and choose what type of workout you want to do, that makes it a lot less dangerous. For example, if your body's feeling a little bit too sore and you can kind of feel your knees are, achy and whatnot, you can choose to do yoga for 1 day, or 2 days, or 3 days. You can choose to walk, you can choose to swim. It's scalable. Now the reason I say that is because you might be wondering, well, if you can scale and pick and choose your workouts, and you don't have to do a crazy intense workout for every workout, what makes it so tough? What makes the 2 workouts so challenging is time management. Especially if you work a full-time job or you have kids, it is a struggle to find time every single day to do 45 minutes straight without stopping, without taking, a 30-minute break, but completing a 45-minute workout, at least 45-minute workout, and then doing that again at some point in the day.
I don't have time.
So if there's one area that this program will cause you to grow in like none other, it is definitely, certainly time management. You will have to be a time management expert in order to successfully complete this program. And to be fully transparent, I know I just said a second ago that you can scale the workouts, you can kind of pick and choose what you want to do. You can swim one day, weight lift another day, do yoga another day, it doesn't really matter. However, regardless of what workouts you choose, I will say this is another difficult aspect of the workout component. Your body will be very sore. Very, very, very sore. Odds are, whatever you're pursuing in this program, you're not gonna do 2 45-minute walks every single day. You're probably gonna do a weight workout, you're probably gonna do some jogging, you might do some cycling. Whatever you choose to do, your body will be very sore. And when your body is sore and it's 9 o'clock at night and you've only done one of your workouts for the day, it is so difficult to peel yourself off of that couch or out of your bed, especially when it's cold outside or raining and you haven't done your outside workout yet. It really becomes hard to force yourself to do it anyhow.
Do it! Just do it!
But if you can force yourself to do it anyway, you're gonna reap the benefits that this program promises. Okay, so the workouts are definitely the hardest part of the program. What is the second hardest part of the program? In my opinion, it is reading the book, the 10 pages of reading. And I'll tell you exactly why. Actually, for the same reason that the 2 workouts are such a challenge. Time management.
I don't have time.
Aside from the workouts, the 10 pages of reading are what take up the most time every single day. And again, it is not easy to schedule a workout for, say, the morning complete the workout, then go to work for 8, 10, 12 hours, however long you work, then get home, have to make dinner, do another workout, then find time to shut everything down and open a book and sit there and read it without falling asleep and just making sure you complete all the tasks for the day. Because if you don't, you fail and you have to restart and go back to the beginning. So for me, those are definitely the 2 most difficult components of the 75 Hard program. Some people say it's the alcohol consumption, which that I completely understand.
Where's my cocktail?
If you're a heavy drinker of alcohol, I stopped drinking almost 2 years ago. Like, I literally don't drink at all. So obviously that's like checked for me. That's like, it's kind of like a cheat code. One other rule that people say is really tough to follow, which I completely understand, is the gallon of water. It's not so difficult for me because I'm 6'5", almost 300 pounds. Remember, when I first started this program, I was 348 pounds.
It's funny because he's fat.
So if I drink a gallon of water, there's a lot of places that water can go, right? Like, my stomach is bigger than a woman who's 5'2", 120 pounds. And so it's a lot easier for me to consume a gallon in a day. But for somebody with those body measurements, that gallon of water is going to be extremely difficult. But for me, it's not bad. Also, I was doing the program during the summertime and it was hot and I was sweaty, so I wanted to consume liquid to rehydrate myself anyway.
Boy, too hot out here, boy.
If you are on the program, if you're doing the program now, if you did it before, please comment and tell me what you think is the most difficult rule of the program to follow or the most difficult one to remember, because that progress picture does get a lot of people, and a lot of people have had to restart 75 Hard because they forgot that progress picture. Anyways, comment down below. I'll try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. If you enjoyed this video, if you got anything out of it, the only thing that I ask of you is to just share it. Share it with a friend, share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram. Just share it with somebody who you think could get something out of it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.